Issue 3 Godzilla Heist. How cool is this Bob Eggleton cover? Man, I've been digging all of the covers he's doing for these series here. So very cool. This is written by Van Jensen, and we got art by Kelsey Ramsay, and you can see it's a little bit different in the interiors than we got on the cover. But, you know, I'm still very glad for getting that cover there because I love his artwork. We get some really cool monster fights right at the beginning here, and I'm a sucker for Anguirus, but I will say I do find it a bit of a cheat when I'm reading these types of books and a bunch of the monster action is done through flashbacks. That said, I can't say no to a big double page action spread like this. Like, I'm loving that with the sound effects inside the blast there. So very cool. This is a good issue here. But yeah, just tying up a little bit more emotion with the heist characters here, flashing back to the one girl here when she was much younger in a Godzilla attack. So they try and differentiate all the various characters and give them quirks and such, but I'm not really feeling it in this book, as I mentioned in the previous issues, and I still feel that way. The story's pretty good, but I don't feel attached to any of the characters. And I feel the just they wear the tropes on their sleeve, you know. This part was really brutal with her just straight up chopping the dudes' heads off and ripping their eye out. But she's got a good point. How's that any more violent than all the terrible death and destruction that they've brought up on the surface by summoning Godzilla there, as this fella says? You know, he didn't really think about the real life implications and repercussions of all the people dying because of his actions. And that's why the last issues I've read, I'm like, well, these guys are the bad guys. And, you know, in a criminal heist sort of story, you can kind of let it go and dive into the characters and feel it. But I feel like these characters don't have enough depth for me to really feel attached to them and care about their lack of morals, you know? But man, I'm really loving all this action that we're seeing here, and this is a really good looking Godzilla, and a good sense of motion and everything too in the action scenes. Like, I'm really liking the artwork a lot, and it does fit the mood for what's going on and the kind of crime heist vibe. But we end up getting to this big old locker down here and meeting up with a scientist that they're kind of working with, who's on the inside getting them in there. But they lure Godzilla into letting loose his blast to unlock the main gate, keeping them out. And that's real cool. I like how this is done here, and just how it's illustrated and how they talk about it. I want to say that this was actually my favorite issue of the series so far as it had a bunch of action and it was really good. None of the characters made me kind of frustrated or angry at them. Like in the previous ones, there's just been some dialogue that was just too corny, and I wasn't feeling it. But well, you know, you watch my previous videos if you've been following this series, knowing how I feel about that. But this one, the twist was kind of like, I sort of saw it coming, but I enjoyed everything that was going on here. I thought this bit here was pretty nice with one fella getting taken out right away, and you know, just keeping you on your toes and let you know that casualties are happening. So I appreciate that there, and I also just want to point out too that in this issue we're getting a Mecha Godzilla, and you see that here. I really like how this is illustrated. It's not quite a Mechagodzilla design. I know, like it's sort of a blend of different designs, I want to say, but it's not a straight up version that we've seen before. Although it is when we look at the Eggleton covers there. But yeah, so they get double crossed at the very end. Who would have thought? Who would have seen that coming in a book like this? But yeah, I really like this cover for the next issue. I'm looking forward to picking that up and reading it. That'll be cool. We also got the variant covers here. So here's the cover we ended up getting, but here's the other cover too. So that's cool. Didn't grab that, but I'm really happy to have this one. And yeah, not really much else, just some fluff, a little bit of ads, but that's it as far as the Godzilla goes. I really like this cover a lot. I love the pulpy vibes of it. I like the interior artwork too. The writing's a little iffy. I'm still with it. It hasn't really turned me off so far, but it keeps teetering on the edge of me not liking it. But so far, still, I'm here for it. Let's keep it up. I'm looking forward to issue 4. I want to see what happens. Like, where does this actually go? You know, especially with them getting the Mechagodzilla and breaking it out. What's the end game? We will find out. Until then, I got a whole lot more videos, you know, so you don't like this stuff, you don't like the video, check out my other stuff. Got some Lego stuff coming up real soon, working on a Lego castle thing, gonna be cool. And I got a big old pile about that thick of comics I'm working my way through right now, so expect more videos. We'll talk to you later.